quick little outfit. It's, I don't know, like 80 or little bit below 80. Wearing a little polo hat, my little thrifted Levi's shirt, which I think they actually have on the actual site. Not this exact one, but something similar in this like bone color. My Abercrombie dad shorts, some socks and clogs. I'm feeling fall, okay? I'm feeling fall. Anyway. Okay, so I just like briefly put myself together. I'm not wearing like makeup or anything. Just sunscreen, but we're gonna run some errands. And it's been a minute since I vlogged, so I figured let's vlog. Anyway, I went on my walk this morning, edited a video, got that up, answered some emails, organized a little bit more of my closet so it's actually, like, I think, finally usable. Thank gosh. And now let's have something to eat. I don't quite know what I'm in the mood for, but since I'm gonna run errands, I need something. I don't know what. I'm really not hungry. Maybe I'll do it. I have bread. I made bread again, and I'm storing it in a Trader Joe's bag because it kind of got moldy really fast last time. So I made the same recipe as last time, but I made it with cheddar in the middle of it. So yum. But we had that last night with some split pea soup that I also made, but I'm not in the mood for soup right now. So we're gonna toast up this bread. And if anyone has any tips on how to not burn the bottom of my bread, let me know. I have it on like the highest it can go in the wrap, but it still seems to burn, so it's kind of annoying. But anyways, I need to run to the mall because I have some Zara jeans to return, and then I need to run to Amazon or USPS because I also have something to return from Amazon. So they're like balloon jeans. You guys know, I've been trying to hunt down a darker pair of like barrel jeans, and I tried these. They aren't bad, they're just not good. I don't love the wash, so we're gonna return them. Anyway, so I'm gonna have some toast. I guess I'm gonna eat some cottage cheese. I'm just really not hungry for that much, but cottage cheese always sounds good. I'm gonna do cottage cheese and some of these rubes. Giant blueberries. How big these things are. It's not even that big. How big that is. Ooh. So, I figured, ooh, that one's a little sour. I would take you along and run errands with me today. I think I'm gonna go to a Salvation Army and see what they have going on. Because I filmed a lot yesterday and I'm basically done filming for the week. So, but I'm gonna film for next week. But I kind of doubled up on filming last week. So anyway, I don't have anything I need to film today, so I figured today would be a good day to go check out another thrift store. Plus I have some donations to make because I forgot to make them last time I went to a thrift store. So we'll do that. And I want to paint my nails. I'm already over the color. And I think I've had these on for maybe a week. A week's like my max, I'm not gonna lie. Not because they're like, they look bad, just because I'm over the color. So, that's what's on the list today. All right. Like my ears are popping out. I have been using this specific Hangover RX lip balm from Too Faced. It's one of my favorites to begin with, but it's my favorite car lip balm in the summer because it doesn't melt and get everywhere. It stays in a container, so it's the best for that. So let's go to the UPS store first and drop off our Amazon return. Are doing returns like anyone else's like least favorite thing in the world? Like, I could think of 20 million other things I'd rather do. Like, I'd rather clean than go to the mall and make this return right now. Just really don't know. Garage closed. Okay, I just don't feel I hate going to the mall. I really don't like it. Probably because I worked there for a bazillion years. And when I worked there, I like never went because of that reason. But anyway, I need to get it done because if I don't want, first of all, I don't want to lose my money. And Zara's return window is like 30 days. So we're not messing with that. But let's drop this Amazon thing off. Even though I have until like the end of October, I just want to be done with it. Are you gonna go, sir? Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you. I had an issue with this man the other day. He was mad at me because I was walking and he was backing up, but I didn't hear him because his car is electric. So he was kind of annoyed with me, and I'm like, sorry. And I like waited for him, and he was like annoyed. I don't know what it was about. Anyway, I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I might not be. Nope. I think I was supposed to go the other way. Cool. Such is life. It's actually 87 degrees out, so it's hot. 84. But I wanted to dress a little fall-y, so we're going with it. But I mean, at least it's not 100, right? Oh, I should have shaved my legs, girlfriend. Just a looking rough. There is so much for sale around here in Dallas, which is leading me to feel like so much for sale and so much for lease, which is leaving me to be like, oh, is there something in the market that I don't know? We started looking at houses just online, not like in person yet. I'm definitely not ready. I know we have like significantly outgrown our place, like it's bad, but I'm just not ready to move yet. So I'm not doing it. I already told Scott. He's like, let's just send our stuff and just get like pre-approved for what. I'm like, no, because then once we do it, we're gonna feel this like, okay, well, we can do it whenever we find it. And it's like, you can always find the right house. He's like, well, what if you can't? And I'm just like, no, I don't want to know, because then I'll feel rushed to make this decision that emotionally I'm not ready for yet. You know what I mean? I'm not ready for it yet. I'm still a baby. I'm just kidding. I'm not, but I'm just not ready to make the decision to, I wish I had his posture. Holy moly, that was awesome. I'm just not ready to pull the trigger on moving into a house yet and all that, but he's kind of trying to make that happen. And I'm like, slow your roll, sir. Slow it down. But it is like wild. I think it's because interest rates are what now, 6%? They've dropped, but not where I want them to be. But I think I want to wait until my dad comes to visit. Maybe I'll run Amazon after, because I'm like already about to get on 75. So we'll just run Amazon on the way back, since it's kind of like on the way back-ish, kind of-ish. Do I even know how to get to the mall? Not really, actually. I think there's signs, right? There's gotta be signs. We're winging it, and hopefully there's signs. I want my dad to kind of be part of the process of what to look for and all that. I mean, he built homes for his whole life, and he also knows a lot about real estate and all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of want his opinion and expertise, in the sense of like, oh, good thing I didn't turn there, because that's where Amazon is. I just want his information. I just want him to be a part of that process, and I think I'll feel a little bit better about it. I don't know, is that normal for a 34-year-old girl to want her dad's advice? Yes, okay? Yes, it is, actually. Is this the way I go to the mall? I don't even know. I mean, the answer is yes. I just don't know. Ooh, didn't even watch the Buffalo Bills game yesterday? Made me so happy. We're 3-0. I'm feeling good this year. I'm feeling really freaking good about Buffalo Bills. I just saw a sign about SMU, and SMU's colors are very similar to Buffalo's colors, so that's why I thought about it. But anyhows, I love football now, weirdly. Never was a fan of it. Absolutely obsessed with it. Want to watch it every single day. I think the reason why I like it so much is it gives me this like thing to look. Jello. Yeah, did you mean to throw the top of that blender bottle cup in the trash?
It's cracked. It leaks everywhere when you dig.
Oh, got it.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I just saw it in there and I was like, I wonder if he meant to do that or if he was just like in a rush this morning. Okay.
I'm driving home on lunch break today, right now.
Oh, why?
Nothing I need to be in the office for, just a couple of meetings. And I had the in-person meeting, and I just skipped all the traffic, so.
Okay. Well, okay. I guess I'll tell my boyfriend to go home. Just kidding. I'm driving anyways. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you later when I get home.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. All right, so we're in the dressing room. What do we think about this top? I'm really on the fence. It's a very thick, sweatery material with these really pretty gold buttons. I keep thinking about it. I feel like it looks so nice, but I can't decide, so let me know. Then I tried on these balloon pants that I have in a different color that I love. These aren't the same style, unfortunately, and I just don't think that they do as much for me. I don't know, they just look kind of weird and not balloony. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not a fan, and I feel like the stitching's weird, so. And then this looked cute on the model. I don't know what I was thinking. It looked adorable on her. It looked terrible on me. So that stayed at the store. Everything stayed at the store, in fact. Oh my god, you guys. They're freaking everywhere. Is there like an infestation? That's disgusting. Oh gosh, it's hot. All right, returned my pants at Zara. Obviously you saw my Zara fitting room chronicles. Not great at all. Okay, that black sweater I've been thinking about. I wish it was long sleeve and not short sleeve, but honestly would be fine here. But what are our thoughts? Do we like that? It's very stiff. I like it because it's kind of like a structured sweater. And I've been thinking about it for a while now. I didn't pull the trigger on it. But I have been thinking about it for a minute. So, I don't know. I wanted y'all's opinion. Everything else was not great. So, is what it is. I feel like that way with Zara. They do have a lot of really cute shoes now, and apparently I'm a boots girl, but like, I need to actually see if I'm a boots girl. I want to be a boots girl. But sometimes I just feel like Zara's prices are like little cattywampus sometimes. But anyway, we're going over to the Salvation Army, which is 18 minutes away. And it's like towards the house though. So I'm gonna drop off this bag of donations, but also look around. And then we also need to, like I said, run to the Amazon store. But did you see the amount of freaking, are those crickets, grasshoppers? They're all over there too, you guys. I cannot. Why are they everywhere? Is that a thing? They're in like shaded corners of shade, and there's like hundreds of them. Makes me want to vomit. I don't care about them, But we did see a giant one on our like window patio thing the other day. But anyway, I don't really like, they don't bother me. Like I'm not scared of them. Just the mass amounts, and I didn't see them when I like first walked in. Apparently I was just Delulu, but they're disgusting. So anywho, yeah, Zara has a lot of cute stuff right now. I'm not even gonna lie, but I really truly am trying to be a lot more selective with like my purchases. So I go in, try it on in store and see, and then if I'm still thinking about it, buy it later. I'm just somebody who would rather, or just sees the value in buying pieces that I can wear multiple different ways instead of like just that black sweater. Like there is literally only one way I can wear that. And is it too much of a statement where I will not wear it more than like a couple of times? I don't know. That I don't know about. So I'm always kind of trying to figure that out before I make those purchases. It's easy for me to pull the trigger on a sweater that I know I can wear like several different ways with several different pants with like everything, you know what I mean? Then something I can't. But is that just something I also need to get out of my mind, like this thought process that like I can only buy pieces that I will wear like multiple times? I mean, no, that's a good habit to get in, but does that mean I can't buy statement pieces? I don't know. I just kind of need to play around with that and kind of figure out that, and then what am I comfortable paying for those statement pieces. But that sweater I feel like is a really timeless classic piece. It's black, it's got the gold buttons. I just think it'd be really pretty for like a holiday or something like that, or a nice dinner out with some dark jeans and some cute little heels. But again, I don't do that very often, so it's still something that I struggle with. Like for me, buying like a sweatshirt is like no big deal. Buying a sweater, no big deal, because I know my use of that will be like astronomical compared to something like that. So I don't know. But I don't know if I'm missing that, and I can still have those sort of pieces in my wardrobe. I just tend to steer clear of them. And I really had high hopes for that little denim peplum or denim Peter Pan top, but I didn't love it. So we left that at the store as well. But there were some really cute like little suede booties and boots, not booties, boots, that I was a fan of. But we left those at the store as well. So such is life. But I only went into Zara. I wanted to go to Anthropologie, but I knew I'd want to gobble up those little cute holiday glasses. And in reality, you know, the ones that are like got the little decorative characters on them, whatever. I thought they would be adorable. But in reality, my son will want them and he'll break them, first of all. Second of all, I do not have the space for it right now. So it's like, don't even buy what you do not have the ability to, because we'll wait until we get a home where I have storage for all that sort of decorative stuff. But I did crack another glass the other day, or a glass was cracked the other day. So it's possible that we're gonna need new drinking glasses. So I was thinking I could go look for that, but we'll see. I need to decide what kind of drinking glasses I want, and do I just order the exact same ones because our miniature ones are like that, or can I branch out? I don't know. Anyway, I'm on Hillcrest, and I remember I went to this like, is it even there anymore? It's like Hilltop Donuts or something like that was over here, and it was where I went for my first like, it wasn't an interview, it was kind of like a information situation, like she kind of vetted me, but for Sephora, I went over there and had coffee and a donut, I think, or mostly just coffee. Our coffee date's not weird though, because let's say typically, she was there early because she was gonna be like working there anyways, and he's like, why don't you just meet her there? That's where she does her out of office. So she was already sitting, already had her coffee. So of course I like go up and like introduce myself and then go wait in line for coffee. Like it's always just such a weird thing. I never know, like, should you get your coffee, then sit down? Like it's a thing, you know? And you're waiting for your coffee, and I don't know. I always found those so weird. unless you get there at the same time and then like wait and decide what you want together in line. Anyway, is that just me? Just my anxiety. But anywho's, let's head over to Salvation Army. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hopeful, okay? I want to feel hopeful. But also, I feel like thrifting is kind of just up in the air. You never know what you're gonna get because you just don't. You don't know what you're gonna get at the mall either. You never know what you're gonna get at Zara, I'll tell you that much. So let's go, and hopefully the thrifting gods are with us today, or upon us. But at least we can drop this dang bag that I've had in my car for the past week or so now off because I forgot to last time. So let's do that, shall we? I will never forget this. I don't know if I told you this, but when I was an assistant manager at Hollister, I think, whatever. Anyway, I was offered a store manager. I was an assistant manager. I was offered a store manager position. That this always reminds me because I'm riding on the tollway right now. Anyway, so I was offered a store manager position, and if you knew anything about Abercrombie back then, it was robbery. Let me tell you this: as an assistant manager, you qualified for time and a half. If you no. Yes, you got time and a half. Did you get time? Did you get half time? No, you got time and a half, okay? But when you became a store manager, you got half time, if at all. I don't even know if you got anything additional. I know you didn't get additional when I went to Japan. It was just like, it is what it is. It didn't matter how many hours you worked, so we would just clock out and keep working. Terrible, horrible, whatever. Anyway, as an assistant manager, I would get time and a half. So I would, if I worked over, which a lot of the times I did, I would get time and a half. And I remember getting a store manager offer, and I did the math on the fact that I would have to take the tollway to work. I remember when she offered me the store first, I was like, I'm gonna need to think about it. She's like, what? I've never had anyone turn down a store manager. And I was like, I need to do the math and figure out if this is worth the thing. Because I was getting a very minute, like I did the math as to what I was getting for an hourly as a store manager. And I was making more because I was assistant manager and at a larger store where we had more hours, and I was making more as an assistant than I would as a store manager. Plus, I would have to pay tolls, $2, so $4 a day. And I was doing the math on that, and she was like, it's just $4 a day. And I was like, ma'am, when you're making $15 an hour, $4 a day is pretty significant. Plus, I'm not getting overtime. Like, I'm getting half time, which I don't even know how that's legal. I don't think it is. And I don't know how Abercrombie has not been sued for that. They probably have, and they probably only paid back certain people. But anyway, and I almost didn't take the store, and she was like, you need to take this store. And I was like, I don't want the store. It's not that I didn't want the store, I just didn't want the extra work for less money. Come on now, and a further drive, but whatever. I ended up taking the store, I only took the store because I knew that I had to be a store manager in order to get the store manager position in Japan. So I had to take that store in order to, either I was gonna open the new Sarasota store, or I was going to go to Japan. And so I went to Japan, but I remember saying no to that position. And she was like, people don't do that. I'm like, I get it. Well, such is life. I did. I hate tolls. I do not want to pay tolls. Why do I already have to pay to drive. I don't want to pay extra to drive on a specific road. No, I remember having to take the toll road to Scott's house because Scott lived like very close to where we currently live, and I lived in Addison, and I like hated making the drive. And even before Scott, the other guy I was dating also lived down here in Uptown, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I would most of the time take the side roads because I was cheap, but I don't know. I hate paying for tolls. Anyway, let's go. And fun fact, I also worked with one of my managers at Sephora, or he wasn't my manager, he was like my partner or whatever, and he did not pay his tolls and he is no longer allowed to drive on the highway, the tollway, because he like filed or like went to court, and basically they forgave his debt. I don't know, because they couldn't prove it. There's some finagling shady business you can do with tolls, but he like got it wiped out. But the rule was that if he ever rode on the toll roads again, he would have to pay that bill. And I'm like, how crazy. It's not like you can't take another road, but I don't know. I don't like it. Tolls are a scam. I'm just kidding. They're a way of life. All right. I dropped my donation off. Now let's go see what they have. Wasn't my day. I don't know. I honestly don't know if I am going to ever do well in thrift stores again. I don't know what it is, you guys. I just feel like I had 3 men's shirts that I liked, like button-ups. One was tan, one was like striped, and then the other one was, I don't even remember because it wasn't that good. Yeah, I just didn't love anything enough to be like, okay, it's worth it. I looked through the coats, I looked through the blazers, jeans, sweaters. That store was big, like they had a lot of stuff there. But y'all, nothing that I was like, yes. Nothing where I was like, okay, it's worth it. I don't know. I looked at the shoes. I found a pair of cowboy boots that were really cute, like worn in, broken in, and like were adorable. Not my size. But why were they $50? That seems a bit extreme. Not what I needed it to be, unfortunately. I don't know. I guess that's okay. It was still fun to like look around and browse. And then there were some really cute like furniture pieces as well. There was a photo that I was like kind of on the fence about, but I didn't think Scott would like it. Plus, I didn't know where I would put it. So I was like, is it worth it? So anyway, no, found nothing. Oh, and there was like a furniture piece that I thought was really cute, like TV console. Why was it $150? Like, I get it, it's probably a very nice piece of furniture, and it wasn't new, but not even that. It was, I mean, it was probably like real wood and like all that. It was probably very nice, but my thought process is like, why should it be that expensive? I don't know. And it wouldn't have mattered if I liked it enough, probably, right? But yeah, I don't know. I didn't find anything that like blew my mind. Nothing from the women's section whatsoever. I was hoping to find some suede coats. I saw a suede blazer from the men's, but it was just way too oversized. They had like a lot of really cute button-ups. There was this like tan one. Not really cute. Ones that I was like, but like not ones that I was like dying over. You know what I mean? Like where I couldn't take my eye off of them. Like the first time I went to the thrift store, that's how I felt. I was kind of just like, oh my God. And I don't know, it just wasn't that way today. So I was like, I'm not gonna buy something that I'm not like gaga over, you know? Not that I'm not that way over. So we left everything at the store and I felt defeated. I don't know why I feel defeated. It's very similar to going to like the mall or Target or anything and just not seeing anything you love. Like that's a normal feeling. So I don't know why I'm like so annoyed with myself. Maybe because the first 2 times I wasn't even like really going for, I was going for something specific but knew that I probably wasn't gonna find it. I don't know. I guess I also have this like thought process in my mind is like, I don't know, like I'm not gonna get anything, but oh well, it is what it is. It was still fun to browse around, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like very defeated. I feel like I've gone to 3 thrift stores in Dallas within the last like 2 weeks, and they all sucked. So if you really like to thrift in Dallas, let me know of some different places. And there's a lot of like consignment stores and things like that, but I feel like their prices are going to be pretty expensive because like even the button-up shirts there were like $8, $7.99 or whatever, and I'm kind of just like, that's like a couple bucks more than like a shirt I would buy from like Old Navy or H&M or anything like that I'm kind of like, on sale, mind you, but I don't know. I just feel like it was a bust, and I was hoping that I would like at least something or find like Christmas decor or anything. So yeah, maybe I need to start going to smaller thrift stores. But again, I feel like they're just gonna be like overpriced, more like antique stores, which antique stores can be expensive. Antique doesn't necessarily mean affordable, it just means that it's antique. So, I don't know. Ooh, that's kind of cool. It's like a Hot Wheels truck situation. Oh my God, it's the Hulk. Arlo would literally die. Chalk today up to a loss in terms of clothing, but a win in terms of my wallet.